Hey, 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 what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new. Hey, what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new.
Hello, salutations. What it do? Sadot The Gamer. All follow Durag Nation. Know the vibes, like, subscribe. Let's get it. Welcome, Durag Nation. Happy Wednesday. This is where things usually happen on Thursdays, but we are here. Sony works in mysterious ways. It is once again time for a PlayStation State of Play, as is becoming tradition around here. Pretty much every February since I've been making content, we've had a State of Play. So in February, so this is fun. This is another banger. Been of course, you all knew this was coming if you've been following the channel, but it's still always exciting when they finally announce the State of Plays, even when we know they're happening, because you never quite know what they're going to show. Well, you know some of what they're going to show, which we'll get into, but there's always some surprises, and that's what we're here for. What's up, chat? We are live on YouTube and Twitch for this one. How's everyone doing? What's up, Travis, Ibrahim, No Cap, Gabe, Yami? Game with Baby Smoke is a crazy name. What's up? What's up, Tara? What's up? The one and only Spider-Man. There are many more Spider-Men. What's up, Nikki? Manuel, Lisa, Goku. Shout out to Kakarot. What's up, Champagne? Just a Guy. Jaden. Moby, what's up? What's up, Marvel? Camera. What's up, Sun? What's up, Luciano? Damarion, Jeremy. Lucky in the building. What's up? What's up? And I see Wolverine already with the negativity. Already. I'm very much enjoying gaming. What's up, Isaac? Gaming is I said going in 2025 is going to be crazy for gaming, and so far it is. Oh, we got our first Twitch chatter. What's up, bruv? What's up, Joe? We're doing good, doing good. Spider-Man 2 DLC. I mean, it's not impossible. What's up, Holmes? Another Twitch chatter. Gears on PS5. So I, as tradition, I'll have a preview. Just waiting for everyone to get in. I'll have a preview of some of what you can expect at the State of Play. I've been doing my research. I've been looking at insiders, seeing what leaks they have. I've been looking at developers, seeing what they've been talking about, because developers also will tell you or hint if they're doing something at a State of Play. So I got all that collected so far. Should be an interesting show. I watched the Kendrick. I actually watched part of the Super Bowl, more than I thought. I haven't watched a football game in like 7 years, but I was like, okay, let me find a stream for it. So then I found a stream for it. Ended up watching most of the first half and the halftime show, but the game was a blowout, so I think I ended up just watching like the last 5 minutes of the game. But I thought it was a great show. I have a question about the skin giveaway for Rivals. Where to get invited to streamers team and did a game. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm not aware of any giveaways at the moment or anything related to the streamers. I know I think I saw Tim the Tatman was streaming earlier. I think some creators might have got early access to the Valentine stuff, but yeah, I don't know anything about a giveaway. Appreciate you, Ross. Just want to see the God of War remake remaster collection. If there's one thing State of Plays are known for, it's remasters. They're giving away the the Valentines. Oh, is it like how they did that other skin giveaway where you had to queue up with streamers for a chance to earn the giveaway? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one of those streamers, so I have nothing to do with it. But I remember they previously had a skin giveaway where you had to join the server of the streamer, and if you matched up with them, you would get some skins for free. But I'm not part of that program. I'm checking the Marvel Rivals Twitter right now. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Join quick match. It's the same thing. So yeah, just read the Twitter post. It's pretty straightforward. They did this before. They did that before with some other skins. I think Necros was one of the streamers. Yeah, all you had to do was queue up with them, and if you were on their team or on the opposing team during their game, you got to claim the skin. So yeah, pretty straightforward. All the instructions are in that. Look like they're in that Twitter post. We're getting a Batman. I can confidently say no Batman in Marvel Rivals. Tekken 8 Season 2 will probably add the Punisher, played by the same actor from the Netflix show. That's interesting. I'm still not playing Tekken, but that's interesting. An Arkham Asylum remake? I doubt. I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, because it's a Batman related game, and that's all WB knows how to make. New Ghost of Tsushima show. There's a Ghost of Tsushima anime. They announced that back in early January during the that Sony event. All right, so let's get into what to expect from the State of Play. I brought back the Google Doc, your favorite. So this is what we have so far. We've got the various categories. We got confirmation. This is stuff that is looks like it's been confirmed either by Sony or the developer involved. We got stuff that leaked already that likely will pop up. We got reliable rumors, so that includes, developers teasing that they may be involved. Reliable insiders saying that this is going to happen, stuff like that. Then we have so you're saying there's a chance where there's not necessarily actionable intel that they're definitely going to be there, but there definitely is a possibility because these things are out there and could absolutely show up at State Play. And then, of course, we have the cope category for all the games that we know in our hearts will not be here, but it doesn't stop us from dreaming. All right, so we got confirmed. We got Lost Soul Aside. The devs, the official Twitter for that game, seemingly tweeted out that they're going to be at the State of Play. If you're not familiar, it's basically I wasn't familiar with the game either. It's basically, imagine an open world Devil May Cry game where all the characters look like they were ripped off from Final Fantasy. That's pretty much that. Actually looks fun. I might check that out. Leaks already. We got a couple game leaks. We got Hell Is Us. That one's been at a couple State of Plays. It's the creepy like roguelike action game where it's got enemies that look like the Spot from Miles Morales. That game had its release date leaked. It looks like it's getting a State of Play trailer confirming the release date. Digimon Story Time Ranger, that leaked a couple hours ago. And Sonic Racing Crossworlds, apparently a new Sonic game that leaked yesterday, I believe. So that might pop up as well. Silk Song Cope. I wouldn't even put Silk Song. Because Silk Song is usually something you'd expect at like an Xbox showcase or like a Summer Game Fest. So I didn't even bother to put that under Undercoat. Generally, yeah, Silk Song would be Undercoat, but I wouldn't even. You shouldn't even expect it at a State of Play. You should expect that like Summer Game Fest, Gamescom, Xbox show. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that at State of Play anyway. No Detective Gordon and the Joker Marvel. Yes, sir. So reliable. So quickly go through these reliable rumors because these are the most likely that will pop up. Project Gummy Bears. It's a new game from Bungie. It's not literally based on the Gummy Bears. It is the code name of a MOBA inspired by Smash Brothers that Bungie has been working on. I hear that might pop up. Parasite Eve, all you old school gamers. Parasite Eve from Square Enix. Apparently is getting some kind of remaster or something, or a remake. And I'm hearing that might pop up at the State of Play as well. During the Insider Gaming podcast, they talked about a new IP from an unknown PlayStation studio is gonna be popping up at the State of Play. Apparently, they've already seen the trailer. They're very excited about it, so look out for that. You want a soul leveling game? Same. That game, the anime is absolute peak. Splinter Cell back, NBA Street. I think Splinter Cell. I don't think they canceled it. I think Ubisoft still had that Splinter Cell game, but it probably will be a while. Parasite, did you just hit Impossible? You did. Fatal Fury. That could pop up. No, Xbox games. Xbox has a number of games coming to PS5. They include Forza, Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, Microsoft Flight Sim, Halo, Gears. Fable is supposed to be coming as well. There's a ton of Xbox games. They recently just announced Forza. Indiana Jones is dropping on PS5 in March, so we very well could see some kind of Xbox game or multiple shown off at the State of Play, just to confirm this coming to PS5. God of War Greek Saga Remastered. That's been a rumor for a while now. Tom Henderson said he heard something about a young Kratos. There's numerous insiders who said they're remastering the original God of War Greek Saga trilogy, and it might pop up a State of Play. There's one insider who leaked a couple things correctly, who said it's definitely at the State of Play, and there's another insider who said the Greek Saga is not at the State of Play. So we'll see who's right. Marathon, of course, Bungie dropping Marathon this year. Not very many people are excited about it, but has not been canceled, so they have to promote it. So that might pop up. Marvel's Wolverine. I'm assuming that's why most people are tuning in. We heard back in December that Sony was preparing some kind of showcase built around Logan. They didn't end up having a PlayStation event at the end of the year, so it makes sense if they're just waiting until the next official event, which we now know is today. So we'll be on the lookout for Wolverine. Death Stranding 2. Kojima was apparently editing together a trailer, so probably will be at the State of Play, maybe a release date for Death Stranding 2. I think it's coming out like late in the year. I just heard there's some kind of new Astrobot bundle, potentially some new content as well. That's coming out in the next few months, potentially. So we might see that State of Play. I heard there's a remaster for Final Fantasy 15 coming. Stellar Blade, they just were promoting their sales numbers. There's a PC port for Stellar Blade coming. They've been talking about the new content. They retweeted the State of Play announcement, so possibility Stellar Blade pops up again. Looking forward to that if so. Here there's Resident Evil 5 and 6 remasters in the works, so look out for that. Metal Gear Solid Delta had a release date leak earlier, and we know that's coming. Probably be at this State of Play or another event, but high likelihood Metal Gear Solid Delta. And there's supposedly an announced game from the PlayStation Studio XDev that's potentially getting announced today as well. It'll be interesting. So you're saying there's a chance. We got Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 9 leaked last year. It's in development. It's happening. I'm hearing it's coming out this year. It wasn't at the Capcom showcase. I assumed it wasn't because, you know, they usually want to have it at like a bigger event. So Resident Evil 9, definitely possible. Could also just come out, be revealed in summer. Fair Games, that's the other live service game Sony has in the works. So far, they have not canceled it, even though a lot of people are saying it's going to be the next Concord. So Sony said that they were confident in it. In which case, I mean, you got to show it off at some point. So probably expect some gameplay. Ghost of Yotei, we know that's coming out this year. I would think that might be a PlayStation Showcase thing, but they did reveal it at the last State of Play, so maybe they do some gameplay this time. Do we have a State of Play bingo? Nobody wanted this. Well, I mean, if we it would have to be like a harmless bingo, because if we did a drinking game, people would not be able to make it through the end of the stream. because gamers are a lot of things, and one of those things is predictable. So if we turned that into a drinking game, oh boy, that would be tough. Appreciate you dropping by, Hoarder. What's the difference between State of Play and a showcase? Generally, showcases are longer and feature more first-party games, whereas State of Plays are typically shorter and will feature more third-party games. Sometimes they'll also be centered around one game in particular, whereas a showcase is generally just a long presentation of what Sony is cooking up for their first-party studios. What else we got? Of course, we got a couple Marvel games. Rise of Hydra is coming out this year. We're supposed to get some gameplay at some point, but it is coming out this year. So one of these shows they're going to have to show off some gameplay. I think the thing is will show. No, there will be no Marvel Rivals at the State of Play. The Marvel Rivals season 1.5 with Human Torch and Thing is next week. There will be nothing at the State of Play. Crimson Desert, one of my most anticipated games of the year. Hopefully we get something for it. I'm very, very excited for this game. I think definitely has big game of the year potential. It's this really big open world RPG, except it's got like insane looking action. It's crazy. Also, yes, I saw someone say Resident Evil 9 was at the showcase. It was not. We're still waiting for the official Resident Evil 9 announcement. Let's see. Marvel's Iron Man. Definitely long overdue for a Marvel's Iron Man trailer. I think that game might come out in 2026. So I'm definitely expecting a trailer for that. They had playtesting back in 2022. So that game is definitely further along than Black Panther. Eventually we got to get a trailer for that. Elden Ring, Night Rain, they just dropped PlayStation actually just dropped some stuff for it earlier today. Release date, some features and everything like that. So that might pop up. Blood of Dawnwalker, that new vampire game made from devs that used to work for CD Projekt Red on The Witcher. That game looks really good. Maybe that will pop up. Hopefully. Horizon multiplayer, I've heard conflicting reports about it being canceled or not. Last I heard, it wasn't. So we'll see. Maybe if it hasn't been canceled, we'll see it at the State of Play. Black Myth Wukong is getting DLC this year. Could definitely pop up. We could actually see a couple Eastern games pop up. Wukong DLC is confirmed for this year. State of Play would be a great place to show it off. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. They've been ramping up the marketing along with Phantom Blade Zero, who recently just had a marketing push. So all three of those might pop up at the State of Play, especially Phantom Blade Zero, since that is a Sony game. We might get a firm release date. I'm hearing there's some Black Ops for any Call of Duty players. There's some DLC on the way. I don't care about Call of Duty personally. Hope the Fantastic Fours will show up in the Marvel Rivals game trailer. Again, there's no Marvel Rivals happening at the State of Play. The season 1.5 rollout for Human Torch in the Thing is next week. I've covered it on the channel so far. The current thing being promoted by Marvel Rivals is the Valentine's Day festivities. They've got the Reed Richards and the Sue Storm 60th wedding anniversary bundle going on. We think there's no I know, I'm telling you for a fact. Like they literally told us when the season launches. We know literally when the season launches with Human Torch and the Thing. And as a content creator who has partnered with Marvel Rivals, I literally know specifically the dates of all of the trailers. So when I say there is no Marvel Rivals Human Torch and the Thing trailer this week, I'm telling you it's a fact. There's no Marvel Rivals and Thing trailer this week. Arc Raiders, ooh. Yeah, I think my Arc Raiders might be okay. Way to tell us what non-PlayStation Plus players get for the 18 hours. Sony announced that on Twitter. They said everyone's getting an additional 5 days of service, I think it was. Also, we heard earlier this year we're getting, at some point this year, it may not be at the State of Play, but at some point this year, we're getting a Nier Automata sequel, a Fire Emblem remake, and a AAA Castlevania game. All three of those are getting announced this year. Don't know which showcases they're going to be at, but all three will be announced in 2025. So if you're a Fire Emblem fan, a Castlevania fan, a Nier fan, 2025 is going to be very good for you. 2025 was also supposed to be the year we finally get Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider from Crystal Dynamics. They've been kind of dragging their feet on that one. Well, hopefully it's not a disaster. They could definitely use a win. We'll see about that. I saw some activity going on with the Lies of P website, so there might be some DLC maybe. Otherwise, haven't heard anything else, but I did see that pop up earlier, so thought it was worth mentioning. And of course, in the Cope section, we have Bloodborne, Kingdom Hearts 4, and TMNT The Last Ronin. Bloodborne, of course, because Sony just for whatever reason just doesn't like money and doesn't want Bloodborne fans money. Kingdom Hearts 4, it'll eventually come out. We don't know when. And Last Ronin, I'm pretty confident it's canceled, and they just haven't announced it yet. But we'll see. In either case, Last Ronin has been. We haven't heard anything. I checked up on the Last Ronin to see if I could find literally anything, and I saw that the head of the studio, Black Forest, that's making the Last Ronin, deleted their Twitter account and seems to have left social media. So that's not great. Because before he was like interacting with people. He had interacted with a fan who asked about the Last Ronin game, and seemed to have teased that they'll have something coming, and then they never did anything, and then he deleted his Twitter. So Last Ronin might be cooked. Sorry to say, Last Ronin might actually be cooked. When the head of the studio leaves social media, it might be over. Unfortunately. sorry to break it to you. I think it's over. Cap Tay in the building. What's up? What's up? I was very excited for the last run. I thought it was gonna be great, but yeah, it looks like it's cooked. Here at Battlefield 3 build leak. Appreciate that for the 2, Jackson. Yeah, I heard some leakage, heard some people playing early access. I'm not a Battlefield guy. That's more my podcast partner Jay's thing. But hopefully it's good this time. I heard Battlefield fans have been going through it lately. I haven't seen Brave New World yet, but I will. I didn't have early access to it, but I might see it tomorrow. I'll definitely pick up the bundle in Marvel Rivals. It's coming. It's tomorrow night. I think it's like 600 units. He's like, let's leave after season the game and see the internet fall into chaos. Yeah, like it would have been interesting, but the sequence of events was people were like, hey, you just fired half of your studio. Is Last Ronin okay? And he teased that there might be an update when a fan asked about it. And then they didn't appear at any of the showcases, including the THQ Nordic one, which is where Last Ronin would be at. Didn't hear anything about it. And then I checked back and his socials are gone. So I'm just like, oh boy. It might be over. Speaking of Jay Shockblast, you say his name, he appears like Candyman. All we need is a new Devil May Cry, maybe Avengers tease, imagine. Yeah, so that Avengers game, I wouldn't expect a tease for that anytime soon, but then you never know. The Wonder Woman game dropped a full trailer, and they hadn't worked on that game for a single second, so anything is possible now. Anything is on the table. Pure Night Rain, figured enough of us will grab it. Actually, that's probably a fair assumption. I still haven't played Elden Ring. I literally have it. I bought the physical copy for $20. Still have not touched it. But I might I think it might be funny to grab Night Rain and play it in co-op with Jay Shockblast. I think it would be the funniest crash out stream. If I could play the whole thing in co-op with Jay Shockblast, I would definitely get Night Rain. I think that would be just top tier content. You're in, perfect. two non Elden Ring players jumping right into to Night Rain in co-op. I think that would be hilarious. I literally have never played a second of Elden Ring. I generally don't play Souls games. I think the last one I played was the Lies of P demo. So this is going to be hilarious. You may have been asked to do something with the game. Ooh. Big Shot J. Oh yeah, you do have a relationship with FromSoft. From your love of mech games. Liza P. Diddy. Pretty sure it was just Liza P. The Diddy was silent. Do you think we will get Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC at the State of Play? I do not. Wherever they show today, you're good with. You have no expectations. That's the correct way, Capte. That is the way. Go in, no expectations, just hope for a fun show. How you doing, Bruno? Appreciate you. Greg, what up? Chillin'. Just waiting for the show. We just went over the leaks, latest rumors, giving people a heads up of what to expect at the show. Now, personally, I'll give my predictions based on what we have so far. Let me just check the latest, see if I missed anything, any breaking news. 3DS, don't care about Nintendo. Control 2. Ooh. Control 2 planned for 2027. Alan Wake 3 due in 2029. Control 3 due in 2030, according to analyst firm. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Bobby Kotick says he was open to selling Activision Blizzard to Meta or Amazon. Ooh. All right, so it looks like I'm all caught up. Oh yeah, there's a Control. There's that multiplayer Control game, that multiplayer shooter, and the Control universe dropping this year. I might tap into that. I mean, the old days when everyone asked for Spider-Man 2 DLC. Yes, I do. Anyone else suspected Phil? I'm legitimately, I don't know if Phil Spencer himself, I'm legitimately expecting at least one PlayStation game that used to be an Xbox exclusive to be announced here. There's a chance it's Hellblade 2. There's a chance that they do something official for Forza, since they already announced that. But I definitely would not be surprised at all if there's a section of the show for Xbox games coming over to PlayStation. Twisted Metal Season 2 tease. I don't know if they do that at State of Play. That seems more like something you see at like a Jeff Keighley show. Did I remember you? I remember everyone. You want Uncle Ben and Marvel Rivals, so you want him to insult the enemy and inspire the team and give them up. You want Uncle Ben as a strategist in Marvel Rivals? That would be hilarious. Imagine the interactions with Peter. War Combat 2. So out of everything here, my predictions, besides the leaks. So if I think most of these are going to come true. So the leaks are going to come true. So I think we're definitely getting Lost Soul aside, Sonic, Hell Is Us, and Digimon. I think we're definitely getting a Death Stranding 2 trailer. I think we're getting the unknown IP from the Mystery Studio and the unannounced game from XDev. I think we're getting. I'm gonna bet on the leaker and say God of War Greek Remastered, the Greek Saga Remastered. I think we're getting something Xbox related that's coming to PlayStation. I think we get Phantom Blade Zeros. I think we get Wolverine. And maybe something, maybe Astrobot and Stellar Blade. And one of the live service games, like either Marathon, Fair Games, Project Gummy Bears, or all three. I think PlayStation wants these multiplayer games to do well. The intergalactic Heretic, whatever, I don't think that's going to show up. Catchphrase we've been noticed. Digimon. I didn't know people still like Digimon. I used to love Digimon. I definitely got into Pokemon right when it hit, like right when it made its debut. I was right with everybody on Pokemon. Pokemon was my thing. I wasn't super into the cards apart from just collecting them, but I loved the show, the original show. But as soon as Digimon hit, man, those first few seasons were so good. I think Digimon is actually why I love isekai anime so much. That was I think that might have been like my first exposure to or one of my first exposures to like the isekai genre. And it just always stuck with me. I love Digimon. At one point I loved it more than Pokemon. Days Gone, nothing Days Gone, most likely. The most they would ever do with Days Gone probably is a remaster, but I heard was the thing. But yeah, the studio that made Days Gone, they wanted to make a Days Gone 2, but Sony told them no because the executives hated Days Gone. So they had them working on a live service game instead. But that live service game got canceled recently, so I don't know what they're doing next. Digimon Z Sky done right. Agreed. Think anime Ghost of Tsushima would go hard. Yeah, it's I do think it's going hard. They announced the Ghost of Tsushima anime in January. I think Aniplex is doing it. They got some really big people involved. It's an anime based on Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and which I think is the perfect I think it's the perfect part of Ghost of Tsushima to adapt into an anime. Like, yeah, obviously, Jin Sakai's story is cool, and I think that's going to be, if they ever do it, would be a cool live action movie. But for an anime, the Legends mode, I think is perfect for an action anime adaptation. I think it's going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait for it. When the state of play starts, yep, we're going to switch to the YouTube's new subscriber. Welcome. Hoping for Persona. You never know. What is Legends mode about? It's about legends of the Ghost of Tsushima lore. Beings of warriors of great power coming together to save the lands from the Oni demonic forces. Perfect for like an action anime. Will Sony tell us why PSN shut down and do a real apology? They will not. Probably first anime you're going to watch aside from Invincible. Whoa. Wait a minute. One, Invincible is not anime. Make that perfectly clear. Two, what are you doing, man? You got to tap in. You got to actually start watching some real anime. Anime is peak. Anime is life. Invincible. If you love Invincible, you're gonna love actual anime. Because Invincible is good as far as action. Like compared to like a really good action anime, it's not even close. like like in terms of the combat, the animation style, the quality, it's not even close. Yeah. Just because something is animated does not make it anime. Anime specifically refers to Japanese centered animation. There it has a very specific style and typically has Japanese people involved with it, though Koreans and Chinese people do have anime as well. But it's very much an Eastern style of animation. Yeah, American animation is very different. Lost Souls has confirmed the official Twitter teased that they're going to be at the State of Play for Lost Souls aside. Invincible needs a new animation team. They're not doing the comic justice. Yeah, like I mean, you would think with all Amazon's money, they'd be able to do more, but I mean that's unfortunately part of the problem with American animation. It's typically more expensive. They typically pay more, but the quality isn't as good as Eastern animation. They make more money, but unless you're like, I can't even think of the last American animation like that was like extremely top tier. Like usually it's because movies typically are like when they do animated American movies, they're like usually like Pixar. It's rare for quality American animation to like stand out because it's usually like 3D. Like Star Wars had some good animation. That's 3D. Castlevania on Netflix. Those first few seasons were pretty good, but yeah, generally American animation is very much behind the East. The Invincible's great story though. That's kind of what's carrying. It's not the worst animation. Definitely is definitely decent, but yeah, if an animation like if Mappa was doing the animation for Invincible, it would be a whole new thing. Like like it would be at a whole new level of popularity because the animation would and the choreography would be so good. like people wouldn't believe it if you took Mappa or Bones or even yeah like yeah Aniplex who's doing the Ghost of Tsushima one. Like you pick one of those companies to do Invincible, it's over. Like it's going to be crazy. What anime would I recommend for a first time watcher? Well, if you like stuff like Invincible, then I obviously I'd have to recommend you some action, and I would 100%. If you love Invincible, you love your action, I would recommend Solo Leveling. I would recommend One Punch Man, just the first season. Don't watch the second one. Attack on Titan. I would recommend Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8. All those I would wholeheartedly recommend. If you want to go for the classics, you can go Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Cowboy Bebop. You know, once you get accustomed to anime, you want to get to the culture. You have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Hunter x Hunter. All those are good. The current Bleach is really, really good. The original Bleach is trickier because it's a lot of filler. So it's tough to fully recommend that one. Plus it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to if I'm recommending someone like a first time anime, I want to recommend them something that they can finish fairly quickly. Like Kaiju number 8 is 1 season. Solo Leveling is just started its 2nd season. You know, Attack on Titan is like the biggest thing that I recommended. Like One Punch Man, just 1 season. Jujutsu Kaisen is only a couple seasons. I don't want to give them something that's like 900 episodes. like someone recommended me like years ago. My friend recommended me One Piece. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll check out One Piece. And I saw it was like 10,000 episodes. I'm like, bro, I'm not watching all this. Need to go to bed. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, I'm like obsessed with Solo Leveling. It's so good. Your first anime was One Piece. I think my first anime was technically, was it like some kind of, I think it was like a Vampire Hunter one. Because I remember I watched anime before a Toonami hit. Like just a couple. I think it was some kind of Vampire Hunter one. Then I watched Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, and Sailor Moon when it came to Toonami. Then I started getting more into anime. I watched like Sayuki, Golden Boy, Sorcerer Hunter, Full Metal Panic. Then I got into got into Full Metal Alchemist. My friend introduced me to that. Has anyone seen Captain America yet? So far, it's been some reviews are up, so people with early access got to watch it. I haven't checked out any reviews yet. I might watch one later, but I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Solo leveling is amazing. Just sucks you have to wait a whole. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about solo leveling. Like sometimes I'll skip. Like literally, I skipped the first 2 weeks of solo leveling because I knew when I finally watched the first episode, it was going to be so good that I was immediately going to want to watch the second episode. And if there was no episode available, I was going to be very mad. so I like space it out. But it's hard because I want to know what happens next. It's so good. The 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, 7 Deadly Sins. Oh man. The downside of anime is that sometimes really good anime falls off tremendously. 7 Deadly Sins being an example. Like the first few seasons of 7 Deadly Sins were really good. And then the animation and story just fell off a cliff. Like unfortunately, the thing that happens. The anime industry is big, but over in Japan doesn't have quite the money that we have over in America, to throw around. So sometimes animes unfortunately suffer from budget cuts, and they don't get the respect that they deserve. Yeah, 7 Deadly Sins was a victim. I think the most egregious example was The Promised Neverland. Escanor is your goat. Yeah, Escanor is still my goat, but yeah, that was a fall off. But Promised Neverland, season 1 of Promised Neverland is one of the best anything, TV, animation, anything ever created. Objectively, it's a masterpiece. It is perfect television. It's perfect storytelling. The animation is incredible. The music is great. It is an absolute masterpiece. 100%. 20 out of 10. Season 2 of The Promised Neverland, one of the worst anime ever made. And it's because there was some pandemic shenanigans involved, but also like the manga had ended. And if the manga isn't going on, then studios are less incentivized to care about the anime because they're just trying to drive manga sales typically. So they just basically said, we're just going to wrap up the story in the second season. So they cut like over 100 chapters out of the story, including skipping the best arc in the entire story. Like, as amazing as season 1 of The Promised Neverland was, the arc that came right after that was even better, but they cut it out completely so that they could just wrap up the story. It was just an absolute travesty. Dead Man Wonderland. Shout out. That was a good one. Chainsaw Man for sure. Trying to stay away from spoilers for Captain America. Yeah, I think I'll watch it tomorrow because I want to talk about it on the show on Sunday. But I'm not super looking forward to it, to be honest. I'm probably looking more so forward to Thunderbolts, especially after seeing the new trailer with the Sentry. In general, I was just looking forward to that more. But yeah, the more I see the Thunderbolts, the more excited I am to see that. Less I am to see Captain America: Brave New World. But I've heard everything I've heard about it from people who've seen it. So far, I haven't watched the reviews yet, but based on what leakers are saying, it's like a very mid movie. Like they're saying it's just like, it's not terrible, it's not great, it's just okay. Which is serviceable, I'm not one to say no to a good time. Just a fun turn your brain off superhero movie, but I was hoping for more for our new, because the Captain America movies have been really good so far. So, Mikey, heard mixed reviews. Yeah, I'm thinking this is. Yeah, I think this is going to be like us. My guess is Brave New World is going to be like a 7 out of 10 movie in terms of quality. I did see the post-credit scene. It's terrible. You don't have to sit for it. If you haven't, if you're going to go see it, I'll save you some time. You don't have to stay for the post-credit scene. It sucks. You don't have to watch it. It's literally pointless. You will not miss anything. Go watch almost anything with Florence Pugh. Fair. You missed when Marvel movies were like opening Christmas presents. That was a magical time in our timeline. Any Thor skins coming to Marvel Rivals anytime soon? Not that I'm aware of, but hope they hook your boy up. But he's got some good stuff in the game right now. He got his Love and Thunder. He's got his Herald. He's got the Ragnarok. He's got some great skins so far. So I'm not mad. As a occasional Thor enjoyer. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Florence fan, but I see the appeal. She's cool. I'm more so honestly, I wasn't totally excited about the cast. I still don't like that it's basically Black Widow 2, but I'm excited to see the Sentry. Always a good time when Winter Soldier is involved. So I'm all about it. Sonic is back. Sonic technically never left. Sonic is just always around. Sentry Bucky carrying that movie pretty much. I'll be proud of the man. I mean, of course. Who wouldn't be? Oh, also, quick plug. I don't know, while I'm here, it's literally right next to me. So we were talking about anime. I got the Cory Kenshin manga, Monsters We Make. Not a hashtag sponsorship, but I am a Cory Kenshin enjoyer, and when I heard he was making a manga, I obviously immediately bought it as fast as my computer would allow me to. And I'm about halfway through. This is actually really good. I hope like Mappa adapts this into an anime, because this is actually peak. I was very surprised. Sweeney is not better. Sydney Sweeney is peak. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Nathan? Waiting for your physical copy. You like Death Note? Love Death Note. Death Note is another anime I recommend for first time anime watchers. It's great. I thought the Kendrick show was fun. I was cracking up when he just destroyed Drake in front of millions of people. My only problem with the halftime show is the audio. The audio was bad. I was like, there's something. I was like, the music is good. The background, the dancing. I love the PlayStation references. The Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam was brilliant. All that was great. But there was something wrong with this. There's something wrong with the sound, and it stuck out to me more maybe because I have like a music background. I used to make music, produce. So I noticed that the mix was not correct. The Kendrick's audio wasn't layered properly with the main music, so we kind of sounded like muted in places. Like it sounded like he had to like try to yell to be heard, and like the music itself also sounded like didn't like pop. I think it probably would have benefited not only just better mixing, but like a live band. Like a lot of times do Super Bowl halftime shows, you'll have like a live band playing it, and I think more live music maybe would have benefited, but definitely the mix, particularly Kendrick's audio, was definitely too low. It was definitely getting drowned out. So it was a little distracting, but I thought the performance was really strong. If I try to hear you be singing, the I'm not I'm not I'm not one of those where I'm like actively trying to put people on. My my best friend is a music producer. He does that for a living. You probably want to send your music to him. Shout out to PC Beats. Waiting for the Devil May Cry remake. Imagine. Oh yeah, I heard there's a Devil May Cry 1 remake in development, which I think, I'm not sure if there's a date yet, but whenever it is, I'm definitely there for it. Just an opinion. You want me to rate your music? Are you sure you want me to rate your music? Because I will I will not hold back. I will tell you exactly what's wrong with it. I'm not I'm not one of these people like, oh yeah, you did a great. No, I would be like, bro, that's ass, bro. I'll tell you how to fix it, but I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you it's I'm gonna tell you it's bad. uh, every everyone can't handle that. A lot of people say they want honest criticism, but they don't. Bring back good music. Good music never left. I always laugh when I hear that, especially now. Like I don't even get full value. I get full value for me. I could listen to way more music than I do right now, and I'm already like overwhelmed with the amount of good music that's out there. Just with a Spotify subscription, there is like there's too much good music. I would go as far to say, like it's always weird when people's, say, oh, there's no good games out, but for that I can understand to a degree, because people usually focus on like the big AAA releases or whatever, and there's a finite supply per genre, but there is like more music out there than you can ever possibly listen to in your lifetime, for every genre. There's this new music added every day to every platform. There is no shortage of good music out there. You just have to find it, and Spotify makes it easy too. Like I already know what music that I like, and then if I'm looking for something new, I just go through my recommendeds and stuff like that. Like there is no excuse to not be able to find good music in 2025. Travis Travis definitely has some sus opinions on on a lot of topics. Korean God of War news, also Kendrick Lamar, Tizo touchdowns or peak. You get stuck in a music rut and listen to the same music over and over. You have to make yourself branch out. And that's valid. I listen. I have my when I'm editing. I have my go-to playlist with my favorites. But that favorite list grows because I'll be listening to I'll be watching a movie or a show or something, and or some song will pop up that I like, and I'll Shazam it, add it to the Spotify playlist. There'll be days where I'll go through my new music recommendations and stuff like that to find. I'll go through New Music Friday, see if I can find anything. There's always something new, bro. It's crazy. There's great song, yeah, bro. They're legitimately, I personally know people. Like I personally know artists, like met them, sometimes work with them, who have made some of my favorite songs. And the most of the world probably will never hear them because they didn't go viral. Their song didn't get featured in a TikTok or whatever. So they're just out there, and most people aren't tapped in. But the songs are absolutely good enough to be Billboard #1, whatever, top of the streaming charts. Amazing music, amazing artists, and they're just outside of the mainstream. Like they don't have that right connection. They didn't have that right push, and people just don't know them. It's crazy. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way to broadcast them more, but it is what it is. But yeah, I will always that's why I will always push back when someone says, "Oh, there's no good music out there." There's tons of good music. I've been there's so much good music. I wish there's ways. I wish it was even easier to discover it. No Way, Parasite Eve. Yep. I heard this. I think I saw this news pop up earlier today. Yeah, Square Enix is bringing back Parasite Eve. I don't know if it's going to be at this state of play, but it's very possible. But yeah, if you're a Parasite Eve fan, uh, be on the lookout. It is coming back. I think it might be a remaster or a remake. I'm not sure which. New Music Friday drops on Spotify. It'd be amazing. Yeah, I'll tap in a little bit. I'll just let the playlist run, see if there's anything good, and usually I'll find a couple gems. I would definitely not expect GTA 6. That's one thing I would definitely not get my hopes up for. We'll see Jurassic World Evolution. It's possible we could see some Jurassic Park for sure. Do I love Bad Bunny? I do not. I think I've heard like a couple Bad Bunny songs. They're cool. Not typically a fan, but I can see the appeal. Yeah, please stop. Yeah, speed out, stop spamming, especially GTA 6. GTA 6 ain't happening. if the if GTA 6 is is having a trailer, Rockstar typically does that on their own time. I went on a very long rant on the podcast about the Anthony Davis trade, but it's hilarious to see how fast it backfired. Like we knew just objectively it was the worst trade in the history of the NBA and one of the worst trades in sports history. But it's so funny how fast it turned around. Like literally the first game we got the full Anthony Davis experience. Dominant first half, followed by a non-contact injury that puts him out for 2 months. You can't make this up. And then the Lakers just win by like 30 in their Luka debut. It's absolutely insane how fast that played out. Your learning expectations. It's always good to go into these shows with low expectations, for sure, or lowered expectations, because you definitely don't want to set yourself up for too much disappointment. I typically stick to like that's why I like doing these previews. I'll like stick to, I'll look at the rumors, see what's likely to happen, and go from there. So it's happening soon. About 10 minutes left. Don't need this. Hoping Wolverine gets on. Same. Celtics are going to repeat. No way. So you could tell Jay Shocklast I said this. Celtics are not getting out of the first round. Bulls are trash. You only scored 29 points by halftime. I mean, isn't that the point? You're trying to be trash so that y'all can get like a lottery picks or something in the future. Doctor Strange video game. That would be nice. We still don't know what that third EA game is. But they're supposed to do 3 Marvel games. Doctor Strange would definitely be good. Especially after we got robbed of a Constantine game. I mean, I know we make fun of how, like, the Warner Brothers game division is, like, horribly run. But canceling a Constantine game is crazy. We could have had Constantine. We could have had a game based on the Flash, and WB just shut it all down. Cooper Flag still tanking shouldn't be this embarrassing. Trust the process. Get used to that. Any tips for a beginner content creator or YouTuber? Yeah, watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to be a better content creator. I personally recommend vidIQ. I got a lot of useful information from them when I first started. No. I think I started getting vidIQ later when I leveled up. But yeah, they would have definitely been super helpful if I had watched them when I first started. Yeah, generally pretty much everything you need to start a YouTube channel is on YouTube. You just got to find the right people. They'll tell you everything you need to know. It's fairly easy to get the equipment. Pretty much all of my equipment is Elgato. You know, I'm not sponsored by them, even though they eventually sent me some free stuff, but they have my favorite content creator products because they're just high quality and they're like at a decent price. But otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of research. I expect this God of War. You see that, you please? There you go. Keeping the bar low. Yeah, I've seen people talking about GTA 6 and Venom and Wolverine, plus, you know, Silk Song and Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, bro, relax. Watch a video about Warner Brothers targeting Minecraft channels that use Minecraft music. They crazy. Oh yeah, WB loves it. You're a real ninja for not gatekeeping. Like, yeah, obviously there's, yeah, I don't have time to give like a full breakdown. But yeah, I'll definitely put people on to channels that I used to get better at creating YouTube content. I got a ton of value from vidIQ. Silk Song, whatever, come on. I could make a whole channel about how to start a YouTube channel, honestly. You know that Rockstar Games have now created a GTA 6 channel on Discord today? That's cool. Which EA never stopped supporting Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, they ruined a lot of goodwill. Unfortunately, Battlefront 2, great game, a lot of potential, but greed initially ruined it, and then it was just kind of too late. Since I appreciate the $4.99, there's a game dev called Graham. He's making a speedster game called Promotion. Yeah, I saw that. How long ago has that prototype been running around? I think I saw that. I think I saw that like 2 years ago. It was like it was just basically just an Unreal tech demo. When's he actually going to make the game? uh like uh like I'm looking forward to Undefeated Genesis. Undefeated, basically yeah, those three college students made that were studying to be game devs made their own like Superman game in Unreal Engine in like 2019. Became a big hit on Steam. They got funding for a full sequel, Undefeated Genesis. It looks really good, coming out in 2026. Yeah, this that propulsion game, what bro gotta hurry up. EA greed ruins. Yeah, it was absolutely insane when I saw EA. I'm hoping that EA was just yapping to tell their investors something because they don't know any better. Because there's absolutely no way they they honestly think Dragon Age the Veilguard didn't succeed because it wasn't live service enough. That's insane. New Def Jam fine game, imagine. I'm definitely a bigger DC fan than Marvel. Did I ever play Killer Bean? I don't think it's on PS5 yet. I would definitely love to play me some Killer Bean when it comes to the console. The game looked like a lot of fun. Yeah, we don't need the artificial countdown anymore. The real show is about to begin, chat. It's time. Prepare to be disappointed or very, very excited and vindicated. No matter what, always people are going to be disappointed. It wouldn't be a state of play if people weren't disappointed, no matter how good it is. someone is always going to not be happy about it. It is what it is. Literally, every state of play is either epic or the worst state of play ever. Like every single time I see a state of play happens. Like I was watching Jeff Grubb. He was talking about he doesn't have high expectations for this state of play, but he thought the last state of play, the one that had Ghost of Yotei, was like probably the best state of play they ever had. And I saw a bunch of people tell me that state of play that Jeff and Minotti agreed was like the best ever was the worst state of play they've ever done. And they were saying the same thing about the state of play that came before that one. so it's literally always the case. Like people are always going to say the state of play or whatever is bad if whatever game they personally wanted to see isn't there. That's literally how this works. If the one game they want isn't there, it's the worst state of play ever. The last Game Awards call, literally one of the best Game Awards I remember ever watching, and people were saying it was terrible. So meta. Yep. Minute left. Let's throw on the Let's go. All right, here we go, chat. First game. This is a 40+ minute show. Monster Hunter Wilds, okay. Starting off light.
I had no idea just how big the world is.
I'm enjoying this game so far. Shout out to Monster Hunter. This might end up being like, outside of GTA, this might end up being the biggest game of the year. Assuming GTA doesn't get delayed, which is very possible. What up, Elite? This will make Monster Hunter a mainstream game. Yeah, the numbers on this game are going to be just outrageous. I think Monster Hunter Wilds might do Black Myth Wukong numbers.
Stand witness to how its existence unfolds.
I think this game is going to be giant. I Am With the Gods Maybe Remastered. Yes, sir. Monster Hunter Wilds, February 29th, I believe. Spring 2025, first free update. Mitsune. They're already confirming DLC. So February 28th, the game launches, and spring 2025, they're going to have some DLC.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。無料タイトルアップデート第1弾の追加モンスターとして玉三つが決定いたしました。この他にもタイトルアップデート第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、詳細は改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。本作は発売後に数回のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。タイトルアップデート計画については追ってお知らせしますので、今後の情報にご期待ください。2月28日の発売まであと少し。皆様に楽しんでいただけることを心よりお待ちしております。本日の発表は以上となります。引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Nice. Monster Hunter enjoyers eating good as usual. So you're getting additional content. Oh, Sega.
Forged to unleash vengeance. More than a weapon, it is the soul of a shinobi.
First Sega game. Ooh. I don't usually like side scrollers, but this art style looks really good.
No obstacle can stand in their way.
And this music go crazy.
Soaring where others would not dare.
Incredible art. And the soundtrack absolutely slaps.
Striking with lethal precision.
Sega is back.
Each weapon a tool, each tool a part of the whole. This is the mastery of a shinobi.
I need to add this to my Spotify.
The legend continues.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance. PS5, PS4. August 29th. Nice. That looks crazy. Alright, this is a leaked Sonic game. So this leak came true. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. This leaked yesterday. It's Mario Kart, but Sonic. It was fun. Yeah, it looks like a fun party game. It's weird seeing Sonic in a car, though. Sonic Heart is weird, but we'll see. Used to play the Sonic racing games. Never thought you'd see this come back. Oh yeah, Sonic is very much something that they're trying to keep going. I bet Aaron from Insomniac is going crazy over this. He loves Sonic. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Wishlist now. Network tests on... Oh, they're having a closed network test on February 21st.
Break free.
Bandai Namco.
Become unbound from the laws that govern reality.
Bro, why is your voice so deep?
Use of time once again.
It's like a JRPG.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside
I see it.
gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras. The anomalies.
This Persona?
Known as Digimon.
Oh, this is the Digimon game. The leaked Digimon game. Oh my god, they got the original Digimon.
Seize the future.
Wargreymon! Yo, this actually was crazy.
The story of a bond that transcends time.
Digimon Stories, Time Stranger. Yep, that so both of the leaked games were Sonic. So the leaked games were Sonic, Digimon, and Hell Is Us. So it's like all of those came true.
大家好，我是《输入之魂》的创作者杨斌。从一名独立开发者到今天与 PlayStation 携手，这一路走来已历经10年。《输入之魂》结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富多样的世界设计，玩家将在各具风格的场景中探索，面对充满个性的敌人，同时与有趣的角色互动，逐步揭开精彩的故事。接下来，我非常激动地向大家展示全新的游戏预告，并正式确认游戏的发布日期。
And official release date. Gameplay trailer and official release date.
I keep having the same dream. A horrible dream.
Let's lock in.
Where monsters invade our world.
New Sonic game is Sonic.
A powerful being
is basically Mario Kart but Sonic.
And when it seems they might vanquish
Sonic
the
Racing
invaders,
Crossworlds.
The dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Is this Souls? Souls aside? Lost Soul aside? Lost Souls aside?
Travel across worlds, leap through dimensions.
Yep, this was confirmed in the preview. So far we're 3 for 3.
I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled.
Basically it's like Devil May Cry with Final Fantasy characters, and I'm here for it.
The blade in your hand.
Take my money. Yep, I'm absolutely here for it. I don't need my games to be 100% original. If you're copying off the games that I actually love.
To be a hero. But for humanity's sake,
he basically looks like Virgil
must.
from Devil May Cry.
Then give me your power, Arena.
I'm here for it. Yep. Just tell me when. Lost Soul aside. Yep. Just tell me when. Tell me when I can grab it. May 30th. Ooh, my birthday month. Coming to PS5 and PC. No Xbox.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series.
Ooh, some more Like a Dragon.
First up, a
Pirate
playable
Yakuza.
demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday.
Oh, snap.
Players could try out 2 battle styles, including Goro Majima's new Sea Dawn style, as well as engage in naval battles at the Pirates Coliseum.
It's getting a demo? I might have to tap in. Coming February 21st.
Sega and Mint Rocket join forces in Ichiban's Holiday, a new crossover DLC coming to Dave the Diver. Ichiban Kasuga and other Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style,
People
all
love
while
their Dave the
perfecting
Diver.
new recipes at Bancho Sushi. Dave the Diver Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April on PS5 and PS4.
All right, shout out to Like a Dragon.
The Splitgate 2 alpha begins February 27th on PS5.
Splitgate 2, okay.
Use portals and futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
Yeah, 2025 is going to be crazy for games.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I'm here
Jay Shockblast will be very excited for this.
an exclusive first look in the future of the WWE 2K franchise. Introducing The Island. With The Island, players enter an online environment filled with
I'm not tapped in with wrestling,
landmarks, quests, live
wrestling
events,
fans, let me
and
know
shops
if this is
with
a W.
up to 50 other players at a time.
Literally, it's like NBA 2K, but with
The
wrestling.
Island also offers deep customization.
The island is basically
giving
the city.
players the chance to personalize their My Superstars.
This is literally
like
NBA
never
2K.
before. As the first of its
With
kind
wrestling.
for the franchise, The Island is not just an addition, it's a bold step toward the future.
I didn't know they didn't have this already.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to The Island.
The big change they're adding to WWE 2K is adding the city from NBA 2K. What the hell? They're adding the city? That's their big change? What?
Sup? I'm Randy from Gearbox.
All right, we got Borderlands
I'm Randy
4.
from Gearbox, and you know why we're here. We're here for you. Are you ready? It's 2025, and every day we are getting closer to the launch of Borderlands 4. Let's go!
Some more Borderlands 4. Okay. So you don't play wrestling games? I used to love wrestling games back in the day. But I stopped playing them when I stopped watching wrestling. Got some extended gameplay. Yep, it looks very Borderlands. I think I'm gonna tap in for this. I really enjoyed Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Apart from the terrible DLC. So I was hoping Borderlands came back with something. Is it all popping on Netflix? Oh yeah, wrestling's a big deal. I still haven't had time to watch it.
So badass, so much fun. I want more. We don't have to wait long now. Borderlands 4 is going to break free for its special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4. And we're diving deep, you guys.
New state of play
Join us.
confirmed?
Borderlands 4, state of play for combat, Vault Hunters, action skills, exploration and discovery.
New state of play
everything.
confirmed.
You're gonna see more guns than you can
Focused
even count.
on
All
Borderlands.
on PlayStation 5, but Randy, do you have anything else for us? I think I do, Randy. Well, what is it? Don't hold out on me,
So coming
Randy.
in the
I'll
spring.
feed you, baby bird.
So the next couple
Who
months.
wants a launch date for Borderlands 4? This Randy. Well, Borderlands 4 launches worldwide for everyone
Probably September?
on September 23rd, 2025. We got work to do.
So Borderlands 4 drops September 23rd. It's gonna be a busy. September's gonna be busy. So let's see. This is the EA originals from the makers. Oh, this game.
I don't mean to be rude,
They showed this at the Game Awards.
but I really don't do small talk. Nice to
So
meet
Borderlands
you.
4 September, and they have a state of play focus on Borderlands 4 coming in the spring.
Crazy stories, my crazy stories. But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust. Well,
GTA 6
I
gotta
kinda
be
need
August or
yours.
October. I think GTA 6 is gonna be January or
I
February
took inspiration for this story
of
from when me and my
2026.
sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing.
I base the story around my dad. All I can do is
Doom the Dark
write
Ages.
this silly story.
I mean,
We'll face
Doom the
it
Dark
together.
Ages was just
We
at the
got
Xbox
this.
showcase,
Yeah.
but PlayStation might do something for it.
Follow my lead. Are you for real, Zoe? I wrote it when I was a kid.
I think Resident Evil 9 is very much a possibility.
Hands above your head. What now?
This is a 40+ minute show, so they're probably going to want to have at least one giant reveal.
Yourself, Zoe!
The women are a lot fire than the one you and I were in wrestling. I don't know about that one, bro. I've seen the lady wrestlers, and when I was watching wrestling, we had Sable, Trish Stratus, Tori, young Stephanie McMahon. Like, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that one, bro.
Status report. Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either.
So this is from the makers of Until Dawn.
You feeling alright?
This is their new game.
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
It's like a survival horror
What is that?
in space.
This ship is infected with an alien organism.
Stop me if you heard this one before.
Still real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
But if it's in that Until Dawn narrative style, it could be pretty cool. I enjoyed the quarry as well.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? You can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the
Yeah, some sisters. That's the only big change that I've noticed. There are more black women in wrestling now.
But if you're still out there,
When I was a kid, we basically just had Jacqueline, like nobody else. It was snow everywhere. Okay, this one is from Stillwell Studios.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
September, they scared of G6.
Your job is simple.
I'm
Enter the warehouse
definitely going to bet
and
that
retrieve
GTA
the
6 is getting
technology
delayed.
that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype.
Is that Five Nights? That looks like Five Nights at Freddy.
To any costume and become
Yeah, this is
any
like Five
character.
Nights at Freddy.
We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance.
Five Nights at Freddy's back.
Significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident.
A lot of Five Nights at Freddy enjoyers
We suggest you get your affairs
in the chat. I see.
arriving.
Five Nights at Freddy VR. It looks like. Five Nights at Freddy, Secret of the Mimic.
Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Coming June 13th, 2025.
Greetings from Moonhood. We're the creators of the Midnight Walk.
Cozy horror game created entirely in clay, where you will journey down a nightmarish highway riddled
I've
with
seen this
terrors
before.
that want to devour you and your little
The
lamp.
visuals look crazy.
Oh boy. together with your little friend, you must outsmart these terrors and bring back fire to this mad world we've handcrafted for you.
So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, this game looks crazy.
One woke from a deep slumber.
Yeah, the visuals are insane.
Fire? I'd almost forgotten how it felt. You're the caretaker of this little firecracker? I reckon you must be headed for Moon Mountain. Am I right?
This would make a pretty good movie, too. A horror video game's very popular. Yeah, some of them are. There's a lot of indie games that are horror that have done really well the last few years. Obviously, Resident Evil does well. This one's coming May 8th. Yeah, I'm not a typical horror. I'm not really a horror guy. I just don't like. It's because mainly horror stuff just doesn't scare me. Really doesn't interest me.
Special thanks to Klaus and Olav for that updated look at the
I typically don't
Midnight
tap into horror stuff.
Up next, a quirky new adventure from Konami.
Konami is going crazy.
In Darwin's Paradox, you play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center. Use Darwin's natural camouflage and
I think Konami really misses
the facility and save the world
Kojima
from aliens.
I can tell.
We're excited to reveal a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force.
Koei Tecmo, okay.
Warriors Abyss, a roguelite spin on the Warriors franchise.
Only horror games that you played is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Call on powerful allies.
Yeah, I streamed Resident Evil Village, but I didn't like it.
And experiment with tons of playstyle combinations to send the enemy hordes flying.
It didn't help that my game bugged out on me. I kept getting progression, blocking bugs.
A roguelike hell awaits when Warriors Abyss launches on PS5 and PS4 later today.
Yeah, generally horror stuff doesn't do it for me.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
Prepare yourself!
A PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny.
Bringing back Onimusha 2.
Capcom is enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality-of-life features, including fine-tuned analog controls.
Talk about a blast from the past. Holy nostalgia.
Immerse yourself in Jubei's hard-boiled journey and fight through a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies.
Shout out to Sakamoto Days.
Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on May 23rd and will be available for pre-order later today.
You got a word.
Looking to 2026, let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's latest entry in the series.
Onimusha, Way
of the Sword.
PS5 in 2026. Yeah, this game is going to be peak. Capcom has been dominating, bro. Shout out to Capcom. They are giving the people what they want. They've been going crazy. Bringing back Onimusha. And we only got to wait till next year? Oh my god. Bro, I remember renting Onimusha from Blockbuster. This is crazy. Swordplay is game time. Oh, here we go. Ooh, using the table up. Give me it now. Even Travis is excited. What the heck is that? Holy. Onimusha way the sword. Yeah, I'm definitely tapping in for this. Day one, do you hear me? Wish list now. Let Konami know. Wish list now. Yeah, I'm all in. As soon as they told me they bring back Onimusha, I was already on board.
Colonel, tighten the security on this place.
Is this Snake Eater?
He's coming here. I'm sure of it.
Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. Yep.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The Philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
Talking about days of pure amazingness.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Do you hear me, Snake? We are the sons of the boss. I see it.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
A great and terrible fury at being alive.
A host of sorrows. And you are one of them.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us.
Technically true.
I'm not finished yet.
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Release date leaked already, so I think this is what they're going to be showing. August 28th, 2025. Forza Horizon 5 Inbound, yes sir. This Ape Escape. Alright, what we got now?
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure.
A lot of Xbox games
reality
are coming to PS5 for sure.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment.
Is this Hell Is Us?
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
I think this is Hell Is Us. Yeah.
Choose your next move.
This is the release date trailer. Yeah, this leaked as well.
What happened here?
This comes out in September.
Madness, hatred, and lots of it.
Same month as Borderlands 4.
Impossible. It's you. We must continue.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Remedy game. It's like if Remedy made like a roguelike sword action game. September 4th for PS5. Hell Is Us. Instacop. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Neo Wiz. Oh, this is the Liza P. Yep. Turns out the rumors were true. Some new Liza P content.
Can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year?
Liza P. I played it.
Pleasure to meet a stalker worthy
pretty well received game.
It's been far too long.
Souls-like.
Oh, my forever friend.
Came out last year.
Hold your hand and dance.
One of the more popular ones.
You're not the puppet I was
Obviously, Wukong ended up being the biggest one, but yeah, a lot of people really enjoyed Lies of P. I played the demo. I thought it was decent. Looks like they're getting more DLC.
Legendary.
Yeah, it's definitely very hard. Yeah,
because no one else could. Too many.
It is very much a Souls-like game. Very difficult. Yeah, that's at least on it. I mean, the game came out early last year, so it's probably on a discount.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You're like late to Lies of P.
Your survival is
So I doubt it's full
matters.
price.
Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear
Ooh, that looks
I'll be
tough.
late. Not again.
Lies of P Overture. Summer 2025. All right, this next one's from Pixel Jump.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. That's me, little only then once in a lifetime.
Probably something indie and cozy. A game by Bion. Bro walking with his pajamas and egg and a assault rifle. What is it? Bro, what is this? I knew right away it was indie and cozy, but I definitely was not expecting pajamas and a bazooka. What in the fever dream? Is literally a fever dream. What? Because destruction is by no means an end, but a beginning of something beyond. Deep. Definitely looks interesting. I'll give him that. Dreams of Another. What do you miss? A lot of games. We'll do a recap at the end.
皆さんこんにちは。Qゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイオンです。私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を舞台化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤーは幻想的な夢の世界へダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストの追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
Alright, well, good luck. Hope it does well for you.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show.
Days Gone Remastered.
Days Gone Remastered.
It's finally happening.
The definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic comes to PS5 with VRR support and PS5 Pro support.
The rumors were true.
It also includes added content like permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new accessibility features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone.
Platinum this.
And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content and features for $10.
Big W.
Days Gone Remastered launches on PS5 April 25th.
Bloodborne fans punching air right now.
New DLC is coming to Stellar Blade
this
June. The sci-fi action game is partnering with Goddess of Victory Nike on a new boss battle,
Goddess of Victory
collectible
collab,
dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit.
Goddess of Nike collab. Oh boy!
Both the Nike DLC and the PC version of Stellar Blade launch this June.
Those skins are going to be outrageous.
We've got some great PlayStation Plus updates today, starting with game catalog titles arriving on February 18th. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Top Spin 2K25, and launching in the game catalog Lost Records Bloom and Rage from the creators of
Jedi Survivor. Coming to PS Plus.
Did you girls ever
definitely recommend picking that up for PS Plus.
Parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives.
Stellar cheeks.
What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative.
We give love more 60.
The first episode of Lost Records Bloom and Rage arrives February 18th, with the second episode arriving in April. We're also excited to confirm 2 unique indie titles that will launch into game catalog later this year. Explore a mysterious mansion and blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure.
I enjoy Celebrate. I finished the game. I played the Nier Automata DLC.
As you build out a sprawling manor
it's a
with
fun
45
game.
Shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches day 1 in the game catalog.
I thought the combat was a little too clunky. Especially compared to like what I played of Black
survival
Wukong.
crafting game from PlayStack and Deep Field
But
Games.
aside from all the
Stranded
gooning
miles
stuff,
beneath the surface,
it's
you
actually
and
a solid
team of
game.
Scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home.
Y'all saying this is mid or just yapping? 100%.
Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer. Now let's get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog.
Got some new
Coming
classics.
soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation.
First 3 Armored Core?
Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena. Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next week.
That leak came true.
No one knows how that world
Captured
came
on
to be.
PS5 Pro.
It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left.
Is this Wu Chang Fallen Feathers? Or a different one?
That was a fatal mistake.
Eclipse Glow Games.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it.
New female-led action RPG.
Forged.
I'm here for it.
My wish can be fulfilled.
Oh.
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
The monster design is crazy. That reminds me of Shadow of Colossus. Protagonist is cute. Okay.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
Okay, this looks crazy.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
My quarrel
A
lies
waifu
not with
action
me,
RPG.
but I will
I'm here
take
for
back
it.
everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
We're locked in. Ties of Annihilation. Stellar Blade
The table
meets Devil
is
May
dead.
Cry with less
It
fan
exists
service.
no more.
Get to PS5 Pro. I got baited. I mean, we've got some big stuff. Technically, Monster Hunter Wilds, Onimusha,
Is something
Borderlands 4.
Just some noise in my
Those are all big releases. Is this Marathon?
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the Architect's core.
Elden Ring Girl Edition. Yeah, Soul Aside looks
They will
great.
send everything they have
That
to
Ties of
stop us.
Annihilation look really good.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
Metal Eden, May 6th, 2025. My birthday month. Anyone who thought we were getting GTA 6 today is out of their
My
mind.
memory's still a bit blurry. Remember this.
DS! Showtime!
I have these gaps inside my head.
It's not like it's
GTA 6 fans are actually delusional.
We made it.
They think every show is going to have GTA 6.
Just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening?
The game director.
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story.
You know they're saving the biggest reveal for the end.
All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea.
It's a matter of which one they're going to go with.
And what you did, we should have left you in the desert.
Detroit becomes human military.
This is not the first time we've had a fatal error.
Detroit becomes GTA.
Yes, make it stop! Make it stop!
Looks like iRobot.
I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Mind's Eye, summer 2025.
Hello, I'm Leslie Benzies, director of Mind's Eye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse.
Cyberpunk vibes.
All captured on PlayStation 5 Pro. We're now proud to share some gameplay footage with the explosive combat and high-octane driving that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
The visuals look crazy. This actually looks fun. GTA.
It was an ambush.
Watch Dogs 2077 looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Do not lose her.
I think Cyberpunk Auto
Proceeding on foot.
looks pretty good.
I'm coming to you now. The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
I think this might actually be good. I think this might actually be good. Summer 2025. Mind's Eye. Keep an eye on Mind's Eye. All right, here's the big PlayStation Studios reveal.
It always comes back to this.
Which one is it? Is it a new IP? Is it Death Stranding 2? God of War?
This world. This moment. This
Definitely not God of War. Is this the unannounced game from the unknown studio? Yeah, that's probably what this is.
Every time the sun dies, madness reigns.
There's supposed to be an unannounced
begins again.
Game from an unknown PlayStation studio making its debut today. I think this is the one.
But after every death, I always come back stronger.
After every death, he comes back stronger.
I know that you are here, and I will find you.
So, like, kind of like Returnal. Sorrows. From House Marquee. Yeah, the creators of Returnal. 2026. So the creators of Returnal got a new game. All right, 2026.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque.
We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay-first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person
Returnal was
action.
really good.
You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile, shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse. All of us at Housemarque can't wait to share more about Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later this year. Thanks for watching.
Okay, Housemarque out here cooking. I see you, Housemarque. So Housemarque was the new game from Housemarque was the final game. Sorry, GTA fans. Sorry, sorry, Marvel fans. That was the end. So the final game was the new IP from Housemarque, and they're wrapping up. So the final state of play tally was, let's go through them. So let's go through what they ended up revealing for those that missed it. So we had Lost Soul Aside, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Hell is Us, Digimon, Time Ranger. Where is it? We had the Stellar Blade DLC PC port, update, Metal Gear Solid Delta. We had where was it? Liza P DLC. And then the rest were mostly surprises. We had Borderlands 4, we had Monster Hunter Wilds. There was look at Shinobi, the new Onimusha, that Tides game, that female-led action RPG that looks pretty good. And the finale was a new game from Housemarque, the creators of Returnal, coming out in 2026. Another good thing was the state of play of Metal Gear Solid. I liked a lot of the other games way more than Metal Gear Solid. There was a lot. I think the state of play had I think it showed off a lot of games that are going to be really good that I'm looking forward to, especially ones that weren't on the radar before. They highlighted the big games that we already know about, that people like Monster Hunter Wilds, that people are going to be checking out. They also announced they're having DLC for Monster Hunter Wilds. But yeah, I think people were hoping, because it was a longer show, it would have a few more PlayStation Studio games, like we didn't get Phantom Blade Zero. We got the Days Gone remaster, which is adding new features as well, which a lot of Days Gone fans are celebrating right now. But no God of War remaster. It's like Wolverine doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. It does feel like that. I mean, I think a lot of people in general just underestimated how badly Insomniac was affected by the cyber attack. Like, they really haven't been, like, they've kind of been absent for the most part, like just being low key. You know, they skipped at this point every state of play and event. I think the last time Insomniac was actually at a game showcase was the September state of play in 2023, which was the month before the launch of Spider-Man 2. Since then, Insomniac has not been at a single gaming event. Sony or Jeff Keighley. Days Gone. That's the thing. And I said this at the top. People go into these state of plays and they judge it entirely off of the only game that they wanted to see. So like you have people who say, oh, this is only good because of Metal Gear Solid. And then you have people who say the state of play was only good because it had the Days Gone remastered. 2 years since the showcase. I think they'll still have one. They also announced the new state of play. There's a new state of play coming in spring. This one is going to be focused around Borderlands 4. We're getting an extended look at Borderlands 4 before its September release. So I would expect. So far they've held so far Sony has held a February state of play every year, and they've had a showcase every other year. So they had it in 2021. That was the big one with Wolverine and Spider-Man 2. Skipped 2022. Had it in 2023. That was the Phantom Blade Zero Marathon Spider-Man 2 gameplay. Skipped 2024. So I would not be surprised if we get one in 2025. Since out of 10 for you, forget Wolverine like Simon forgot about their fans. That's definitely not true. Not as hyped for a Wolverine because of all the leaked gameplay. I'm just as hyped as I was when I first saw the reveal trailer, if not more so. After seeing it, 7 out of 10. Yeah, I think I was about right. Definitely wasn't as good as the last state of play. You know, we had the big Ghost of Yotei reveal, and but I thought overall it definitely had some game. I judge these game showcases not based on what the hype cycle says people are looking forward to the most. Like, I don't care if there's GTA or anything like that. I judge these showcases based on how many games that they showed here would I personally play. And I thought in that regard, this was like a 7.5 out of 10, 8 for me. I'm definitely interested in playing a lot of the games that showed off here. I definitely will be playing some of the games that showed off here for sure. Like, I'm definitely playing Borderlands. I have Monster Hunter Wilds already. I'm definitely looking forward. Soul Aside wasn't on my radar. It's definitely on my radar now. Definitely might tap into Days Gone Remastered. I'm always down for more Stellar Blade DLC. Animusha looks great. Definitely interested in the new Housemarque game, because I did enjoy Returnal. I'm looking forward to those new action RPGs they showed. I think it's going to be fun. Mine Eye looked interesting. GTA 2077, yeah. How many coming out next 18 months? All of them. I think they only showed 2 games that have 2026 release windows. One of them was the new Housemarque game. Pretty much every game they showed is coming out this month, or like sometime, like, I think pretty much all the dates were like this month, spring, summer, September. And then you had a couple in 2026. That Shinobi game from Sega looked really good too. Oh yeah, it looked fantastic. That because I usually don't play the side scrollers anymore, but that looked really good, and the music was crazy. That music, I gotta find the soundtrack for that, bro. I gotta find that song. Add that to rotation when I'm editing videos. I'm gonna have that blasting. That joke was crazy. I thought it was really solid. Yeah, like judging. Yeah, people judge these shows differently. I judge them based on games that I potentially play, and I thought this one was pretty solid in terms of games that I'm interested in playing. Yeah, all people at the end of the day, people are always going to judge if the game that they personally wanted wasn't there, it's trash. Like if you have the exact same show, someone that says it's trash, if you leave every game the same, but you replace one of the games with the game that they wanted, then the show's a 10 out of 10. That's just how it works. Yeah, the idea that they weren't showing like games that are coming soon, it's not true. There was like literally two games that were coming in 2026. Yeah. I think overall there were more games that I'm like, oh, I've definitely got to play that one than I've seen recently. It just the final game didn't hit as hard as Ghost of Yotei. I mean, not many games could. I mean, it's Ghost of Yotei. But yeah, Housemarque really good studio. Returnal was a great game. So I'm definitely interested in that one. Looking forward to the gameplay later this year. No Wolverine. The weird dreamlike game they showed near the end. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. What was that one? I'll look for a recap. Yeah, the game where you're creating stuff with guns. I wouldn't play, but it looked interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot about WWE 2K25. That was funny. Yeah, so the full list was Monster Hunter Wilds, definitely a Game of the Year contender. Shinobi Art of Vengeance looked amazing. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, if you're a Sonic fan and a Mario Kart fan, this is for you. The leaked Digimon story, Time Stranger, that looked really good. Lost Soul Aside looked great. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza is getting a demo. That's big for Like a Dragon fans. Dave the Diver crossover DLC with Like a Dragon, that's big for them. Splitgate 2, WWE 2K25. We got Borderlands 4, and they got the release date, confirmation that and gameplay, and confirmation that they're going to have a state of play focused on Borderlands 4 in the spring. We had Split Fiction, Directive 8020. We had a new Five Nights at Freddy. Saw how hyped some people in the chat were at Five Nights at Freddy. Had the Midnight Walk, Darwin's Paradise, Warrior Abyss, Onimusha 2, Samurai Destiny Remaster, and the new Onimusha game, Way of the Sword. Definitely looking forward to that. Snake Eater, obviously people looking forward to Metal Gear. Hella Sus looks good. Liza P DLC. Dreams of Another, I think, is the one you were talking about. The game, the dreamlike game where you're shooting and creating stuff. Days Gone Remaster, big. Stellar Blade, Goddess of Victory. Nikkei DLC, big. Blueprints. Tides of Annihilation, I thought was really good. Tides of Annihilation, I'm looking forward to. Mind's Eye and Saros was the new Housemarque. Yeah, I thought this is like an 8 out of 10. This is like an 8 out of 10 show. This is actually really good. There's actually a lot of games I'm interested in. Yeah, there's definitely, yes. Yeah, because Sony has been having showcases every other year. We're in the year that they would typically have a showcase. So I definitely think a PlayStation showcase is already on the table. We already know they have a state of play in the spring happening for Borderlands 4. I could definitely see them doing a PlayStation showcase for Wolverine, because they didn't even show like a bunch of the other games. Like Sony, we obviously know. Actually, a showcase now makes a lot of sense, especially now that we know what the second state of play is going to be about. So I think we're definitely getting a showcase in May, because they have to showcase Ghost of Yotei. That's coming out this year. They have to showcase Death Stranding 2 and Marathon. Those are coming out this year. Fair Games is supposed to be coming out. Phantom Blade Zero is supposed to be coming out potentially in 2026. So they got some stuff to show off. I think a PlayStation showcase makes the most sense here. How is Final Fantasy 15 or remaster reliable rumor? Because reliable people have said that a Final Fantasy 15 remaster is happening. Always show big games every time for sure. Yeah, I think we get the summer. I think we get the summer showcase, and they focus that on like the big first party games that they didn't show off. Did y'all drop also seeing Secret of the Mimic? Will I play it? No. Will you watch YouTubers play it and get invested in the story? Absolutely. There you go. I might tap in for Metal Gear Delta. President Show Fair Games. Like I'm high key glad they did. It'll probably be at the showcase. As I checked, I saw it pop up on Reddit today. I saw a new rumor about it pop up on Reddit today, and it looks like it's pretty legit. Rivals has you. Hope DC cooks something. Unfortunately, DC has nothing, literally nothing. I did a video covering what's been going on behind the scenes. DC video game wise is literally doing nothing. Only thing we have to look forward to is pretty much I can't even say Wonder Woman because that might get canceled at this point. So we're looking at pretty much the new Rocksteady Batman game in like 2028 or whatever. They have nothing else. They have nothing else going on. They have a Wonder Woman game that's possibly getting canceled because it's going through development hell right now. You have a new Batman game from Rocksteady, and we have The Wolf Among Us 2, which keeps getting delayed. It's actually bad. Compare that to Marvel. We have 1943 Rise of Hydra this year. We've got Marvel's Wolverine probably next year. Iron Man, Black Panther, Blade. There's Marvel Rivals right now happening. Potentially a Venom game. Spider-Man 3. Like what is DC doing, bro? Like it's bad, man. WB really fumbled. I'm glad Haddad stepped down. They should have fired him like a long time ago. He ruined the game division. The closest I could think of to a DC game that maybe people may be hyped about is Injustice 3, but that's years away. I'm not sure if Ed Boon originally wanted to make Injustice 3 next. I don't know if that's still on the table, but that's the last I heard about it. But yeah, that would still be years away. You would even play a low, bro. This point, bro. WB should absolutely be licensing. I heard they're open to doing that. They're finally tapping in. But yeah, right now Rocksteady's doing Batman. WB Games Montreal we're working on The Flash, got canceled. They're working on a Constantine game, got canceled. Now they're pitching a Game of Thrones game. So that hasn't even been approved yet. Monolith is struggling very badly with Wonder Woman. And then there's no other like major DC game at their studio. Like there's a Lego game coming and there's some mobile stuff. There's like it's bad. It doesn't look good. Unless someone is licensing a DC game and they're cooking something up, yeah, Marvel is going to be dominating video games for the foreseeable future. So yeah, Game of Thrones, King's Row, yeah. I honestly, I'm not. The crazy thing is, a Game of Thrones game would have been crazy back when Game of Thrones was like the biggest show in the world. like Game of Thrones isn't what it used to be. I literally, the idea of a Game of Thrones game doesn't excite me at all, honestly. Like, I didn't even finish the new season of House of Dragon. I didn't even start. I didn't even start it. I didn't. Like, I genuinely don't care about Game of Thrones anymore. I watched every episode of season 1 of House of Dragon except the last one, and I just have not had the motivation to finish it. King's Row will be mobile shovelware. Very possible. Yeah, so we got the remaster for Days Gone. I'm definitely still expecting God of War remaster. Wolverine wins the winner if it comes out before you die. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. All right, appreciate everyone hanging out. I enjoyed the state of play. I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of these games. Big month for gaming. We had Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That was big. It's going crazy right now. We got Monster Hunter Wilds later this month. Stay tuned. I will be covering it on the channel. Your boy will be streaming a little Monster Hunter Wilds, so look out for that. Marvel Rivals has the Valentine's thing coming out tomorrow. If you're into that, check that out. I'm probably just going to watch Brave New World and chill, but next week I will be locking in. I will be locking in for Marvel Rivals because we got the Thing and the Human Torch being added to the game. I'm gonna be all over that. Very excited to play them. It's gonna be a big one. A lot of stuff happening. Going to be a very busy week. So make sure you subscribe and notifications on. I'm Sadot The Gamer, signing out. Peace.